In the heat of battle, where bullets flew and lives hung in the balance, one man stood without a weapon. This is the story of Desmond Doss, the hero of Hacksaw Ridge. What does it mean to truly stand by your faith? To hold on to your convictions when the world demands otherwise? Desmond Doss was an ordinary man, but his extraordinary courage would inspire generations. This is a story of faith, sacrifice, and a hero who never fired a single shot. Born in 1919 in Lynchburg, Virginia, Desmond Doss was raised in a devout Seventh-day Adventist home. His mother instilled in him the principles of faith, prayer, and compassion, while his father, a World War I veteran, warned of the horrors of war. A framed picture of the Ten Commandments hung in their home, and one verse stood out to young Desmond: "Thou shalt not kill." It was a conviction that would shape his life forever. From an early age, Desmond had a deep sense of duty to help others. He trained in first aid and worked at a shipyard, where he saw how human life could be easily lost. When war broke out, he could not ignore the call to serve, but he vowed he would never take a life. In 1942, Desmond enlisted in the U.S. Army as a combat medic, but from day one, his refusal to carry a weapon made him a target of ridicule. Fellow soldiers mocked him, calling him a coward. He was beaten, harassed, and even threatened with a court-martial for disobeying orders to bear arms. Commander asked, "Doss, when the enemy comes charging at you, what will you do without a weapon?" Doss answered and said, "I'll be saving the lives of those who are trying to save yours." Despite the opposition, Desmond held firm. He trained harder than anyone, determined to prove that courage wasn't measured by the weapons one carried, but by the willingness to put others before oneself. April 1945, the Battle of Okinawa, the infamous Hacksaw Ridge, a towering cliff turned into a blood-soaked battlefield. When his unit charged up the ridge, they were met with a relentless barrage of gunfire. Bodies fell all around, and soon the order to retreat was given, but Desmond Doss refused to leave. One by one, through the darkness of night and the storm of enemy bullets, Desmond carried the wounded to safety. Each time he prayed, "Lord, help me get one more." Again and again, he returned, dodging gunfire, treating wounds, and lowering soldiers down the cliff to safety. By dawn, he had saved 75 men, without firing a single shot. For his unparalleled bravery, Desmond Doss became the first conscientious objector to receive the Medal of Honor. President Harry Truman, in presenting the award, said, "You really are a brave man. You deserve this more than anyone I know." Desmond continued his life of service, never seeking fame or recognition. His story was later told in books in the powerful film Hacksaw Ridge. But to Desmond, he was just a simple man who did what was right. Desmond Doss defied the odds and changed history. His story is a testament to faith, perseverance, and the power of doing what is right. His legacy reminds us that true heroism is not found in weapons, but in the courage to stand firm in one's convictions. Today, in a world filled with conflict, division, and pressure to conform, we need more people like Desmond Doss. People who stand firm in their beliefs, who choose kindness over violence, and who prove that faith is more powerful than fear. As society faces battles of a different kind, moral struggles, spiritual warfare, and the challenge of holding on to truth, Desmond's story reminds us that courage is not in fighting, but in refusing to compromise what is right.